Hey guys, this is GameThewz, bringing you my full Microsoft E3 2014 press conference analysis. Now, I won't be able to cover every single point that they touched on in the interest of time, but I'll just go on the main points. So let me just start out by saying Microsoft did a great job expressing their focus on games. They started off with a really cool speech about how Xbox was the best place to play and how that was their vision. So a few ways that they really expressed their focus on games was, number one, not having any TV stuff or any major Kinect stuff, which was, nice. And then throughout the conference, they shared their favorite games with, celebrities and stuff, and when they introduce a new person and kind of give their title, below that was their favorite game, so that's a really cool thing to see. Now, moving on to the actual games. A little weird move, I thought, that they started out with Call of Duty Ghosts, but it was alright, I guess. It was Call of Duty. They just showed a vertical slice of the campaign. The footage that they showed really reminds me of Killzone Shadowfall, which is a PS4 launch game. Just in the overall visual style and, the shooting, how it kind of felt, or it looked a lot more, slow for Call of Duty game. Which I think, might be an interesting new step in the right direction. Then they moved on to some Forza stuff, some new DLC for Forza 5, and an interesting feature they announced was the ability to create a club in Forza Horizon 2. Like, a drive club? Now, a focus that I detected a lot through the whole conference was a lot of focus on multiplayer and stuff like co-op. So they showed off a new Evolve trailer, and they showed off Assassin's Creed Unity's 4-player co-op, which both look really, really cool. But for me, I think my favorite part of the whole conference was the Sunset Overdrive trailer. Now, it opened with kind of your typical bro shooter, and then this sweet cartoon character came in and just made fun of the whole genre, and he kind of, poked fun at, these kind of bro shooters, and, he went on to talk a little bit about the game, and, yeah, I think it was really, really cool. You guys should share yourself. It'll give you a laugh. One thing that also gave me a laugh was Harmonix. They were talking about their new whatever game, and they ended with, oh yeah, see you at E3, which I thought was funny. And then they showed off some new multiplayer with Fable Legends. It looks pretty okay with, the whole villain thing, but the combat looks kind of generic. Project Spark is looking really, really cool with new community stuff. It looks like tons of new content is being created by the community in the beta. And a new Conquer game is actually being made in Project Spark, so that's going to be really cool to see. So, to no one's surprise, the Master Chief Collection is real, with all 4 main Halo games and all the multiplayer. A cool thing is that you can play every game and every level, so you can make custom playlists with all your games, so you could just play, I don't know, any specific kind of focus level, any underwater levels. I've never played Halo. And it also comes with 400 gamer score, which is cool. In addition, it comes with the upcoming TV series and the Halo 5 multiplayer beta. So that is something to watch out for. Another thing Xbox really focused on was their commitment to indies. Like Don Mattrick, their new head, was wearing a Limbo t-shirt. They showed off a lot of stuff with, some publishing stuff that they're doing, and they showcased a few indie games like Ori and the Blind Forest, which looks like, a sweet little thing. And then Inside, which is kind of where, a small child, typical indie style, has to survive in this kind of totalitarian world. Another indie game coming to Xbox One is Threes. Yes, the mobile game Threes is coming to Xbox One. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's, whatever, the more the merrier. Rise of the Tomb Raider was shown off, featuring Elora, who still seems to be shaken from her experiences in the first game in this new reboot series. And it seems there's going to be a lot more actual Tomb Raiding in this game, which is cool. I haven't played the actual first Tomb Raider, but, I might pick it up soon, just to see what the whole thing's about. The Division was shown off once again, and from what I've seen, it looks like it's made huge improvements since last year, so that makes its recent delay all the more, devastating for me, since I am super psyched for that game. It looks like just the kind of game I'd like to play. Crackdown is back with new open-world multiplayer like many of the other games they've shown. But yeah, overall, Microsoft made a great presence at E3 with an exciting new laser focus on games, which really makes me excited for what they're bringing in the future.
We're halfway to completing our mission goals. Keep the pressure on. Silent, you're approaching Charlie. Watch for hostiles.